Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Amnesia Crowd, continuing Ukyo's happily ever after story. Just the, love after story, whatever. Anyway, I'm exhausted, so I'm not going to be able to read. But anyway, we finished off in the middle of, us reading evil Ukyo's notebook notes to good, sweet, innocent Ukyo. You can't say Ukyo's notes to Ukyo because that doesn't make any fucking sense. And actually makes perfect sense, but anyway. Right now, I'm living a normal life, aren't I? You're there and she's there, and occasionally I take care of you. Only, and now I hesitate to touch her. I forgot the voice we gave Ukyo, but what? Look, guys, you gotta bear with me. I'm behind doing this. I'm freaking exhausted from work, and all I want to do is curl up in a ball on the couch and not do anything. But I'm powering through. So I'm not going to leave you with nothing. And I do have fun doing this, but it's I'm hungry and I'm tired and I just want to cry, okay? Cuz work is very stressful. I love what I do. I really do, but it's just very stressful right now, and it's one of those where you're exhausted, stressed, and you're I don't wanna. I just want to whine. That's how I feel like. And my head hurts, actually, right now. That's not good. But, So I can't remember things. And our energy is going to be very, very low. If I fall asleep on you, I'm sorry. Just continue reading yourself. Ugh. I'm sure she wants me to touch her kindly like you do, but I don't know if I can do that. Because I've constantly seen her cold body. Scared. That's true, he killed me a million times. I'm sure she'd tell me she's not bothered by it, but that's impossible. I think it's burned into my hands and mind. Memories I can't ever erase. That's kind of sad. I mean, it's kind of fucked up that I think it's sad, because it's fucked up. I've killed her so many times and seen her dead body, but now I want to touch her alive. That's a little... That's... Alright, okay, I'm gonna step back, away, slowly, and then run. But, at the same time, you're oh, that's kind of sad. I feel sad for someone who murdered me a bunch of times. Which should be very surprising, but it's not, because Ukyo, and I like him anyway, but I could see if you didn't like him, you'd be excuse me? Sir? Fuck off with that, But I like him, so here I am aww. The trash side of him feels, oh, that's... What do these games do? Just... This is normal for playing these games, or for me playing these games and liking the trash, but I'm also in such a state right now, that I'm yeah, what is wrong with you? To me. I want to go look in the mirror and ask myself that, because, it's not logicking. So tired, exhausted, and broken. I'm over-analyzing my feelings for trash that we play in Otome games that we love. It's not surprising, but whatever. I don't know. Good God, that was... Stomach is great. This is such a mess. Oh. And then, to go before my consciousness faded, this. You've been working too much lately. Even Spacey's getting worried. Well, I know what you're thinking about this time. I can't tell you to stop working. Hey, have you realized half a year's already passed since she accepted my existence? Half year. Most happy and the most painful. And having seen her kindness and resolve now not waver, I'm still hesitating. This feeling. I wonder if I might hurt her. I'm scared I'll get greedy. I won't be able to limit it. So you better not collapse, got it? I dare you to give me an opening. If that were to happen, I might not be able to hold myself back, Could you? How? The whole, I might not be able to hold myself back. I'm gonna have my way with her. That's good. Okay. Okay. So, over here, last part being like, well, we kind of have two boyfriends. We got a nice, sweet boyfriend and the trash boyfriend. And they're the same person. So it's not like we're cheating, kind of. And they know each other. It's like, this is our man harem. A man with a split personality. Okay. Not exactly how I expected, but sure, I guess. I guess? Question mark. And like, you know, the Otome writers are like, see, man harem! It's the same guy, so we don't feel weird like you're a whore for having multiple boyfriends. You know what I mean? Because it's the same boyfriend. He just different personalities. You know. One man, two minds. Weird. But anyway. But like, so like if you had a man harem and you had like, I've got two boyfriends. Well, do you think that they would think, or would you think, if you slept with one of them first, that that's the one you like more? Like, that's got to be a conundrum. You know? I never thought I'd have this conundrum because I had never really thought about it until now. And it's like, well, wait. So, like, I have two different boyfriends. Okay, we're dating Kent and Iki. Well, if the opportunity's right with Iki, then Kent gonna get jealous thinking I like Iki more. But like, what if my brain is like, well, no, technically I like Kent a little bit more, so like I'd give it to him first. But then like, and Iki feels bad, and then like, these are decisions I couldn't handle, which is probably why games don't give me a man harem, or why I would never be able to have one in real life. But in my head, fuck it, whatever. As soon as you get brought into the man harem, there's an initiation process, I guess. I don't know. I've never thought that far into it. Oh, God. But, like, in this case, it's the same person, it's the same body, but they're different personalities. So, like, this, I might not be able to hold myself back. And then poor nice Ukyo's gonna be like, wait, Mean Me got there first? Oh, like, how would that feel to be Ukyo and know that, like, your other personality, which is still you, hit your girlfriend first before you got it? What? I mean, that's gotta be weird. You're not like, oh, your other boyfriend, you and your other boyfriend went all the way before we did. It's like, wait, no, but that other boyfriend's me. Wait, that's not fair. Like, because you think, like, nice Ukyo's technically the dominant personality, right? So, like, if anything's gonna happen, it should be with him, not the other. But, like, and then if you get married, do we have to get married to the other one, too? Is he gonna be mad because he wasn't there? Like, do we get engaged twice? Like, what? This is so confusing. My brain already hurts, and it hurts more. Anyway. This is what I do at work. I overthink things, and I have to think through things, and I have to look through problems, and I have to go all places. So now I get here, and I make things worse. I already overthink everything when we're in these games anyway. I just feel like it's worse now. So I'm sorry. My brain is still in work mode, and I'm trying my desperate hardest to throw that away. That's why I'm like, let me record something like I have to, but now my brain is still like on overdrive. While I'm physically and emotionally and mentally exhausted. And I'm hungry. If he were planning to take advantage of the time I passed out, he wouldn't need to write this, but... Ukyo, could it be... I didn't have complete conviction of it, but then I figured that the way he is now, he wouldn't cause you any harm. And I said this, didn't I? That both he and I love you. Only you, to the point where we lose our minds. Well, when you say minds... You've both lost your mind, absolutely. Yeah. Loves you so much, even he hesitates on how to interact with you. Once I figured that out, I couldn't pretend I didn't see it. But when all's said and done, I might be too soft on myself. I'm sorry for pulling you around like this. It's fine. We'll always be together from now on. Spacey, I feel as if those words are saving both me and my other self. Maybe someday they'll get back together. Oh, I'd like to know all the details of what happened this time. Do tell me. Of course, but I'll tell you about it after you've rested properly. I have work too, and you're at your physical limit, aren't you? Sleep well, Ukyo. Yeah, you Spacey. If you ask about what happened to us after that... Wedding CG? No. I was really hoping. Oh, angry Ukyo. He rarely gets angry. It's true he's soft when it comes to you, so I'm sure it's rare that he's angry at you. In fact, it's easier to imagine you getting mad at him. Yeah, I was a bit shocked when I heard the story about the milk you got rid of, too. Right, that. Ridiculous, isn't it? Even when I'd suffer too if he messed up his digestive tract. You've got to be kidding me. But sometimes I wish you'd learn from his tone and demeanor. Huh. You want me to learn from that? If I were to do that, you'd have double the problems. I don't think that would happen. Faltered. Well, it's not like I don't have places I'd want to learn from. Really? All I said is it's not like I don't. I mean, he's him, right? Goodness. Well, that's right. I haven't taken a picture with the two of us yet, right? Yeah. Hey, wait, what are you... What am I doing? I wanted to take a picture. Thanks to Ukyo's influence, I started going outside with a digital camera on me. Let's see. I'll turn on the automatic timer, and there. It should be fine. I'll set it up on top of the dresser, so sit down on the couch. What? Hey, don't suddenly... Are we gonna get a CG? It's fine, just hurry! Look at the camera and smile! We did it! It's our celebratory first picture together. Erase it. Huh? I might have been closing my eyes, so I'm telling you to erase it. I don't wanna. You've got to be shitting me. Erase it now! Actually, hand it over, I'll erase it. You can't! Oh my god, I want to see this photo. It's going to be him staring at us adoringly or something. 5 minutes later. Damn it. I told you to erase it, but you put a lock on it. Unlock it! Well, if I unlocked it, you'd erase the photo, right? You put a lock on it so I can't erase it, so unlock it. But if I unlock it, you'll erase it. Yeah, but I can't erase it if you don't unlock it. It's just this fucking cycle. Of course, photos keep existing afterwards, so they're awful. Oh, that's him. Sorry, I read that totally like me. Of course, photos keep existing afterwards, so they're awful. All right, let's do this. We'll take a look at the photo, and if your eyes are closed, I'll retake it. How's that? If that's the case, then I guess it's fine. Then I'll look at it. You're not closing them, see? You're right. It's competent to an extremely normal degree. And after all that fuss about whether to erase it or not... Stop laughing. All because you suddenly decided to take a picture. It just popped into my mind, so... But it turned out well. I'll print this out first thing tomorrow and hang it up in this apartment. In the end, both he and I can't ever win against you. He started laughing more naturally than before. And it feels like he stopped holding himself back like he was until now. Okay, this is nice Ukyo again. All right. Hey, look at this, Spacey. These are pictures that he took, but... Oh, they're a little shaky, aren't they? That's right. This one's a bit cut off. These are the pictures from when he went to work for me. Seems the people around me were pretty shocked by them. On top of that, from beginning to end, the faces are bad. I lose work because of this. It's all his fault. But he tried his hardest with them, didn't he? That's true, but... You know, you don't even hate... Oh, wait. You know, you don't even hate your other self. Well, but that doesn't mean that I like him, alright? I just thought that I might need him a little bit. He's so... Oh, look, he's a little pouty and embarrassed. Now, don't tease me. As he started talking about his other self more he started talking about his other self more happily than before. Almost as if he was talking about an old friend of his. We're all slowly taking in these changes a bit at a time. At the same pace we feel the change of the seasons. At the same pace as we feel the change of the season. So, April 3rd. We were at the end of March, right? Oh, Ukyo, look at this! This exchange notebook's cute. Other than the spot to write what happened that day, there's also a mini corner. A mini corner? My top 3 recommendations, things I can only say to you, things like that. You know, Spacey, you're not trying to suggest we use that to communicate, are you? this is more interesting than a regular notebook. And besides, I'm going to be joining in as well. Yes, but I don't think this notebook would be good. He's absolutely going to get mad, saying, "Why didn't you stop her?" But I think even while complaining, he'd write in it. I'm sure he'd write his recommendations, too. Don't make me write in a cutesy notebook. What's wrong with a plain notebook? Come on, what's wrong with having a fun notebook? For detergent and fabric softener, right? End of our previous notebook, he insisted on softener that changes scent. Oh, I got a free sample of it last time I went shopping. He really took a liking to it. Ended up feeling the need to interject about him acting like a housewife. Ukyo's like, great, my other personality is more of a wife than my wife. Somebody's got to wife us. I sometimes think that too. Well, I am thankful I don't have to wear wrinkled clothes. But besides the softener, he was complimenting you for having started to pay attention to expiration dates. It was less a compliment and more him just being exasperated, saying, "So you've finally become aware you're a human." And how more than half of his writing is boasting about shopping with you. It's very childish. I better write about today to retaliate once we buy a new notebook. Why are you smiling? It's nothing. I'll go buy the notebook. Huh? It's decided on that one in the end? Would you want a different notebook? Either way, it's already decided we're buying an exchange notebook. I'm fine with the one you chose, Spacey. With that reason, I'll have no choice but to accept it. This is so bonkers. I kind of like it, though. It's pointless. I mean, there's really not much of a point. We're just doing ridiculously pointless things, but I do like it. You know what I mean? Hey, what the hell is this notebook? What is it? Because your previous notebook ran out of pages, I bought a new one. I got that to an annoying degree from looking inside. Wrote the details of it to an infuriating degree. You really don't like it? I give up. This is stupid. I'll put up with this notebook until it's all used up. Thank you. Sure. This mini corner really pisses me off. I labeled it my top 3 behaviors I love about my girlfriend. Huh? Ukyo wrote something like that even though it's a corner for recommendations? I love the fact that he is trying to compete so hard with himself. Oh god, this has got to be exhausting. Where of all those 2 you know? No, this is about him. He wrote it down on purpose. That's how he wants to be, then I can't lose either. So you better help me, Spacey. Goodness, you 2 really are competitive. Don't compare me with him with all his screws missing from his head. I'm several times more competent than he is. All his screws missing. You're one of those missing screws! Yes, yes. Even if they seem different, I feel like at their core, they're still the same. I mean, because at their core they're the same person. And like, if you think about it, everybody's got like a happy side and a sad side, an angry side and a glad side. You know what I mean? Like, that's the purpose of your emotions. You have a range of emotions, but it's like these split personalities, they kind of broke off, and it's almost like Ukyo's more calm and toned down, and he doesn't really get super angry. And then you've got like aggressive Ukyo, where he's a little more angry and touchy and irritable, and like, you know? The last photo location is here? Even though for Ukyo, this place is where he had the most painful memories. Yeah, till now I tried to stay away from here, but I can't run from it forever, right? And along with organizing my feelings, I thought if we were to take a sky photo, I'd want to take it from here. Oh, I already got permission from the university to take photos. Could you please come to the roof with me? There's a hesitance in me. The roof? I mean, I've been to the roof with you and you've pushed me off it at least once. I don't really want this to be the second time. Yeah. Are you sure? I like how she was like, ... Yes? Strange. Till I stepped in here, I was so scared of this place, but now, more calm than I expected. I wonder if it's because you're by my side. Wouldn't it just really fuck this up so hard if you get up there and the evil Ukyo comes out and he's like, "Oh, we're on the roof," and you're like, "Yeah," and he just pushes you and he's like, "God, I was tired of pretending I liked you." And that's just how it ends. Never mind. No happy endings here. Oh my god. Could you imagine? Here, the roof. It would be so fucking funny. You wouldn't be expecting that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tired. Could you try standing with the sky behind you? Not near the ledge, right? All right. Ukyo's hands were shaking, just like that one time before. I think I already know the reason why, though. Aww. Oh, there's a giant fence around the roof. Good. Is this good? Yeah. Oh, it's just like that day when I first met you. I was gonna say, if that's the CG, I'm gonna be disappointed because I'm far, far away, but like, this is cuter. But we're a stranger then. Now we're lovers. We've been through more suffering than any normal person, and now we're standing here. I went through many painful, sad, and hopeless feelings, but because of that, Spacey, I'm now able to feel from the bottom of my heart that more than anything else, this is the happiest thing for me. They're important memories. I think you're a bit late to realize that. Wow, that's harsh! We do the harsh one in the other version of this, to get this other version of the CG in our other ending, but this is the good, the best one, I guess. Really thinking that way about me? I wouldn't be smiling by your side otherwise, Ukyo. No matter how happy or painful it was, I don't ever want to forget your heart never gave up on me. I don't want to ever forget your heart never giving up on me. Sorry. No matter how far in the past that summer ends up being, to me, it's a precious treasure. See, you can think of it in that way too. Same for me. Even if they're nightmarish memories that I can't forget, and if I wanted to. I can't completely erase the memories of that summer, because like you said, it's definitely then when I felt enough happiness that it shook my heart. Hey, Ukyo, are your hands still shaking? A little. That August sky that you looked up at so many times is no longer anywhere. But now you can see a different sky, Ukyo. It's alright. You're changing too. We're both under the same sky. You, with this, finally... Sure, it's just gonna be a different version of this CG, but this one's like really cute. And like I like how they did, because obviously like we're staring at each other, but they kind of split it, but it looks like we're standing next to each other, but the way they did it with like the kind of faded panels in the middle and kind of on the edge. You know? That's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I just like the way they did it, but I can move the future together with you, Spacey. Aww. This would be the perfect place to end it and then do the little after story where we get married. Because that was just beautiful. You know, it was a perfect little line. And then you just fade it into white, so if you did like April 5th, it'd be like, what the fuck? Okay, that was the end. 3 years later. My bird's with me. Spring. Oh, today happens to be the entrance ceremony. Aw, look at us 3 years later with a little hair up and his cute little freaking scarf with the pins and shit. 4 years ago, you must have worn a suit and was nervous. And was nervous like that too. Wait, 4 years ago, you must have worn a suit and was nervous like that too. That is a sentence that I can't process right now. I'm gonna blue screen. Yeah, how nostalgic. The last month's graduation ceremony, I never expected you to start crying, Ukyo. What? Stop bringing that up already. I was already plenty teased by the members of Mato no Hitsuji. My focus was messed up from my tears, too. My other self wrote plenty of complaints saying I'm a failure of a professional. You might say that, but I think the photos came out really nice. Sawa was happy, too. Really? Then it's fine, but at that time, really were more eye-catching than the others at the ceremony. You're overrating me. It's just the people who dressed me and put on my makeup were skilled. Not even if you put aside my own desires. Even if you put aside my own desires, sorry. I was sweating about whether other guys would approach you. They couldn't have. After the graduation ceremony, I was with you the whole time, after all. You're like, yeah, they couldn't have because you wouldn't leave my side so I couldn't get other numbers. I've already got 2 boyfriends. Why not collect more? Jesus. Oh, right. Weren't you? Huh? Now that I remember, there was a time where I briefly didn't see you around. I think that was right before I took a picture with everyone in the same class. I'd like to stay silent. Denied! See, there are some things in this world you're better off not knowing, you know? It's fine, just tell me. Well, the other me said he wanted to celebrate your graduation too, so I switched part way with him, but the timing was bad. It was just when a guy in your class was trying to talk to you. What did he do? Say what? If I were to borrow his words, just talked with him a little? I thought I noticed that guys were trying not to look towards me. And that was because he had a talk with them? Are you upset? He really only tried to talk to them, okay? Can you believe that he didn't lay a finger on them? I think the criteria in which he'd have a reason to lay a finger on anyone is off. Sorry. Worried about you in his own way. He's speaking for me the things I'm unable to say. Ugh. Not the spot to laugh about. It's not that. In the past, you two used to badmouth each other constantly, but now you're completely friendly. Well, figured there's no point in feuding with each other, so we decided to work together, and it's been going pretty well since we decided on the promise about you. You had it written on the back cover of the exchange notebook. Yeah, well, it's just a simple one saying that neither one of us won't monopolize you. Neither one of us will monopolize you. Neither won't monopolize you. Neither will not. That's not how it goes. Then will you be swapping partway today as well? Well, he surprisingly let me have today. In fact, partway through he started simply saving up and helping me out too, it seems. Saving up? Was there something you wanted to get? Girl, ring. Yeah, Spacey, follow me. Better get a goddamn proposal, CG. We're not gonna get a wedding, CG. Okay, though. Do you remember 3 years ago when I first tried to take a picture of the sky here? I like the fact that they put him in purple. Yeah, I do. I couldn't possibly forget. The reason I picked this place was because the cherry tree flowers were blooming so beautifully. That's why we both decided this would be a good place to say it. I don't know why in my brain as I was trying to read that, I thought it said say good would be a good place to say goodbye because I saw say it, but then good. My eyes went back to good, and I was like, goodbye, what? Dude, my brain's not working today. Huh? Spacey, put out your hand. That's kind of cute that evil Ukyo gave good Ukyo the proposal. There it is! There's our ring! Aww. Ukyo, what's this? Girl. I want to be like, girl, come on, you should know what a proposal is. But I gotta be honest, if I were in the same situation, I'd be like, what is happening? What are you doing? What? Huh? Is this for real? Are you sure? Because, like, also, would be dumb about it. We're going to get engaged. I'll tell you in person. But until then, did you wait for me? Promised you, didn't I? At first, I was eager about giving you a ring that suits you by myself and doing any work I could. But partway through, he suddenly said he wanted to help as well. I wondered what he'd do, but he started saving like a housewife. It's actually kind of cute that you and your angry personality work together. He's like, I want to buy her a nice ring too. I think we should both pick it out. You go figure out which ones. And then, like, could you imagine Ukyo going to the store and being like, I'm looking for a ring, but, like, do you mind if I take pictures because I gotta show them to your girlfriend? No, my other personality to make sure he agrees. You know what I mean? That's kind of cute. Or Ukyo's writing down, I went to this store and saw this ring and go talk to the person. He's like, what were the rings I saw again last time? Can I see them again? And then he pulls them out and he's like, yeah, no, okay. I kind of want to know that process. And I are both thinking the same thing. We want to please you and we want to see your smile. We want to make you happy. I mean, I like the fact that we kind of get two boyfriends, so. You know, maybe I shouldn't say this, but since I'm like this, I might end up being a burden on you. But the fact that you're important to me, I don't intend on losing anyone else when it comes to those feelings. Losing to anyone else when it comes to those feelings. Sorry. In fact, I've double the amount of feelings a normal person would have, so I can't lose. Amazing. That's absolutely something only you could say, Ukyo. Really? Oh, this isn't the time for me to celebrate. And I swear here that we'll work hard in order to make you happy, Spacey. See, marry me. Yes. There was not even a hesitation. I love it. Ukyo? Uh, I'm sorry. Your reply just now, it isn't a hallucination, right? Huh? Actually, it won't be like this was all a dream, will it? Not a hallucination or a dream. Can I pinch your cheek? No, I might not feel pain from just pinching my cheek. Or maybe I should just jump over the railing over there and... Don't do that! I won't let you do that, especially now that we'll be getting married. See, so we're really going to... Huh? Ukyo! Oh, I'm sorry. I just went past the peak of my happiness that I think I've destroyed my tear glands. Ukyo, the peak's still far from here. There's so much happiness waiting for us from here on, after all. Could you imagine trying to explain to your kids that your father has this... They're like, why was Dad, like, confused about me being here? Oh, because, like... Could you imagine? Thank God it's not like you adopt a kid. It's like, the baby's born, and then all of a sudden, could you just imagine, like, if evil Ukyo wasn't around for a while, blah, 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 pops back out and was like, wait, what the fuck? And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm pregnant. He's like, wait, what? I'm like, what if you have multiple kids and you're like, technically, your dad, Timmy, is happy Ukyo, and Sally, your dad, is angry Ukyo. There's so many layers to this that are so fucking weird. I love it. I'm like, it's very confusing. Yeah, you're right. I don't have the time to be crying. But I won't ever forget today. Along with this clear blue sky. Never forget. Alright, let's get married now. Let's see the wedding CG. Oh, these two fuckers. I don't mind Shin, but look, Toma, look. Shin looks like, God, what did I walk in on? And Toma looks like sad. Yeah. Well, to hell with you, Toma. Why do we have to witness and see through their public proposal when all we did was happen to pass by? Like I know. In fact, those two aren't seeing anything around them. They've completely tripped into their own world. Oh, like I know. Oh! I don't mind you two being here. I love you. Should we pretend to lift them up and throw them in the river? No, don't do that, Ikkyu. I'm pretty sure such an act wouldn't kill him at this moment. You're correct. But more importantly, let us celebrate for them. And then here's fucking Waka just in his uniform. Waka never changes his work uniform. And except for that CG where he was taking it off, but I'm sure she'll be happy that way as well. I just like the fact that they're all here. 1 month later. Is this the wedding? Better fucking be the wedding. We don't need the planning, I need the wedding. Why'd you let him do the laundry? He said leave it to me, so I just... Look at this. He washed clothes with dyes that'll bleed with the white shirts. This one shrunk so much it can't be worn anymore. And he put too much starch in, so they're needlessly stiff. I didn't think it'd be this much of a mess. I'm sorry. I didn't supervise him well enough. Listen, ever since we started living together, he's been uselessly eager. Then most of his actions end up going nowhere. We end up having to clean up after him, right? Yeah. But Ukyo was trying to help in his own way. Get how you feel. Damn it, even I might be moved to tears. We'll just have to take care of him together. What is he, a child? He's not even cute with his large body. Sure, a child with you would be cute, but... Huh? Well, the marriage comes before that. I made the final checks, so it should be alright. You don't get any marriage blues, do you? I don't feel any anxiety by now, after all. And when your partner's this much of a weirdo? How many years have I been by your side? I won't be swayed by little things here or there. If I can handle this fact that you tried to kill me multiple times, I'm pretty sure we're golden. Figured. After all, you were able to win over even me. You're an impressive woman. Won over? Even though you always get angry at me like just now. In the end, no matter what happens, I end up having to help out, don't I? I think that we have the perfect balance right now. I take care of Ukyo and you take care of me. Something like that. Well, guess I won't be bored. Gotta take care of a real troublesome lot after all. But look, he looks so happy saying it! That's so cute. It's like I say it angry, but it's... And so, our wedding ceremony was held under the clear blue sky. Thank fucking God. I knew about it for a while, but you're finally getting married, aren't you, Spacey? I understand how... Oh, that's Rika. I understand how you feel. I never thought I'd be the one to put on your makeup and see you off. It's quite moving. I was expecting Mina to be there. There she is. Come on, this isn't the time to be sad. We all love to see off Spacey and Ukyo. Hey, if the two of you'd like some, here's some flowers. My, would it be all right? Yeah, I brought them in order to decorate the wedding hall, but some are left over. I feel the kindness of my heart. Huh. By the way, where are the guys? Please give the four of them some space. They're even more devastated than you are. Yeah, I don't know if it would be any consolation, but I'll go give these flowers to the four of them as well. Yes, please do so. In this way, the curtains closed on this lively wedding ceremony. There better be a fucking wedding CG. And once the stars were twinkling in the night sky, we stood facing each other, just the two of us within the church. Here it is. Yeah. Ah! Stop! We're not even there yet, but the colors are so beautiful. Like the... Ah! Stop, it's lovely. Look at his sweet little face. So happy. The colors are beautiful. Because it's like a nighttime twinkly, like the purples and blues. It's like a spacey wedding. Doesn't it look like the night sky and space? You know what I mean? It's got those hues to it. I'm into it. I love it. Did great, Spacey. Tired. I did great because it's a performance. That's the weirdest thing to say. No, I'm fine. What about you, Ukyo? Didn't everyone hassle you? I was resigned and prepared to take away any kind of verbal abuse today, but it wasn't that bad. In the end, the other guys gave their blessings, along with words they'd tear me apart if I made you cry. Tear you apart? They're joking, right? No, those tones and expressions weren't something you could weave away as a joke. Wave away, not weave. I was thinking weave into a joke. Wave away as a joke, whatever. Although they were satisfied when I said I'd never make you cry, although you might make me cry. Everyone was satisfied with that? Makes me feel conflicted. Even as we are now, I'm so happy that I feel like I might cry. If you cry now, the other Ukyo will get mad, you know. You're right. But he's also me, so he might cry for once today. He doesn't like to show you that side of him, so I'm sure he's planning to leave it to me. He does get strangely embarrassed sometimes, but he and I should feel the same way. It's kind of sweet that other Ukyo... Oh, look, there's the rings! So, this is for his share. Did we get, like, intertwining rings, so I technically have two, one from each? See, for having met me, for accepting me, to you who forgave both me and my other self, right here, I swear, he and I, or both I and he, together will bring happiness to you, Spacey, the one we love. Stop it, that's so adorable. Oh, look at the kids. Stop it. It's so cute. Okay, it really must have just been... Okay, if the game doesn't... Okay, I was like, if the game doesn't end here, whatever. But, like, this one has the perfect breaks. It must have just been Toma's, where we just kept doing shit that were like, oh my god, this is boring, get on with it. But the other ones, we did little things, and even though it was pointless, a lot of pointless just filler, that's fine. I'm okay with the pointless filler fluff when there's a point to it, or we get to... And maybe it really was just Toma's, where I don't like Toma, so it just bothered me more, or it just seemed more boring. I don't know. But, anyway, we are going to, right now, I'm going to load our save file. You know what? I'm going to go this way. Oh, hold on. Oh. I should have just gone the other way. This takes so long to scroll. And we're going to see the other option for that CG, so it'll take like 2 seconds, probably. Yeah, this one. So we're just going to skip through, because we'll have read everything, but I think it's fine you're different. I think it's fine you're different. The other Ukyo and you both make up Ukyo, but there's no need for you to be the exact same. And he looks all mad. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like this one, I don't know why. Like all the other ones so far, the little happy endings seem fine. And because my brain is just totally blacked out everything. I don't remember like Shin's. I don't think it was bad. It was fine. It's when we got to Toma's and it was like, my God, these are so goddamn boring. And it just kind of like made it unfun and like, ugh, God, the game's a slog. You know, but it's really not. I mean, it is what it is. It's a fan disc and everything's a little pointless and it's kind of like, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's not like, oh my God, it's the most exciting, thrilling where you get excited. Like, oh my God, I can't wait to play this. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it is what it is, but I don't hate it. You know what I mean? I do feel like it is like, I don't want to say a slog makes it sound like it's extremely painful. That was Toma's route. Even though I didn't hate Toma. Like, I was like, Toma's actually fine, and there's some good CGs, and like, okay. But it just felt like a slog, and it felt like it took so long to get through that I was like, ugh. It just kind of took me out of the game and made the game kind of unfun. You know what I mean? I think you're a bit late to realize that. Hold on. I didn't expect you to assert it like that. Oh, but do. So happy right now. Enough to cry? Don't cry is what I want to say, but this is bad. And no, I can't. If I cry here, then my manly dignity will crumble. You don't have to push yourself. If I cry, you'll think I'm a crybaby or a maiden. I'll pull further away from a dependable male figure, won't I? No, we like a man with some emotions. During August, I shed more than enough sad and happy tears. My tear glands must be fragile now. Troubling. Isn't that just proof you're honest with your feelings? And besides, I'd be happier if you didn't try to act strong in front of me. I sometimes wonder if you're trying to make me cry on purpose. Maybe, because I kind of like it when you cry. Because I got that kind of problem. Oh, was that being mean? Oh, you keep saying things that make me happy. I don't know what to do. Just cry, it's fine. Alright, so let's see. Unlock CG variant. I don't know if it's like the wedding CG variant. You know what I mean? I'm not sure because that one seemed the same. But we'll find out when we get to the spring thing. I'm just going to skip through and just see if we get anything kind of different in the ending. But, I mean, so I think Toma's made me feel that way, and then you start, like, it's, the suspense stuff is actually pretty fun and interesting. It's ridiculous. But we kind of have fun. And yeah, when you get to these, there's nothing super thrilling about them. It's not like, oh, we get to the wedding, but it's like, you do kind of have to, like, you kind of wade through. It's slow. It's a little slow. Even though it takes, like, 2 hours or so. It's still a little like, you're like, okay, we're just doing nothing. It's kind of pointless and whatever. But I think it's better when it's love interest you like, because you're spending time with them and you're doing stupid, pointless things, but you still enjoy it, you know? So, I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't think this is my... Oh. You're right, but he's also me, so we might cry for once today. Ukyo? He's really saying whatever he pleases, huh? Oh, it's evil Ukyo. That's what it is. We get the evil Ukyo at the wedding. Cool. He's really saying whatever he pleases, huh? Like hell I'd cry. Oh. What's he doing still staying out when nights when the wedding... Oh, wait. What's he still doing staying out when nights when the wedding with me was supposed to happen? Is he trying to break our promise? Is something wrong? Well, saying this after he praised you endlessly is useless, but I suppose the dress suits you. Thank you. Hurry up and give me your hand. I'll put the ring on it. Yes, please do. Never thought I'd be having a wedding ceremony in this way with you. Ukyo and I both thought about how we might be able to have a ceremony together. So this is what we came up with. This is actually kind of nice. I like this ending a little bit better. Because it's the same thing, but it's like, at least evil Ukyo gets to come out and kind of have like a little wedding-y thing, and it's like, without being like, oh, Ukyo's got split personality, so we gotta do the wedding twice. You know what I mean? You kind of keep that hush-hush from people. But you still get to have a moment with him so he's not like, all by himself. Since I'll also be your wife, I wanted to swear it in front of God. In sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, for richer or poorer, to love and to cherish, to comfort and help, as long as we both shall live, do you swear your sole devotion? I swear it. I swear as well. Oh, in the vow. Aw, now we get to kiss evil Ukyo. Alright, our ceremony's complete. You can't run away now. Prepare yourself. I would never run away. The wedding night's gonna be exhausting having 2 husbands and 2 personalities. I decided on my own that I would marry you after all. It was annoying to admit it. Happened. I'll only say this once, so listen well, Spacey. That summer when my other self created me as an existence, till now, never faltered in standing up to me, drenched in hatred and murder, changed me. My negative emotions kept on being pushed out, and now I ended up with a feeling that's called happiness. Spacey, I'll have you take responsibility for making me like this, thoroughly, for the rest of your life. That sounds like a threat! Is that possibly your own sort of proposal? I'd have given it up to him, but I never said I wouldn't do it. So it was bothering you. Hey, Ukyo, can I add one more thing to the vow I just made to God? That I'll always love you, the both of you. Well, that I'll always love the both of you. And I'll add it too. I and he, both of us will make you happy. Aww. I guess I like kind of having, I like the fact that I thought it was strange when it was like, oh, there's a CG variant. Okay, whatever, we'll do it both. But it's not a CG variant, it's an ending variant. Because you get good and Ukyo and you have moments with both. So I kind of like that they did that with this one. That was nice. You know what I mean? Because again, but I wish the guide had said that unlock CG variant. It should have been like unlock CG and ending variant. Because that's drastically different ending in a way. You know what I mean? Oh, we already saw those. And that's our other one. Okay, so these are the ones from inside this one. But that's just us. Oh, there he is. Okay, that's cute. But yeah, I mean, I don't think this game is like the best game ever. I love these characters and I like the original game. And I think it's just, it is what it is. It's fine. But it's not like, there's a bazillion versions of that one. It's not you know what I mean? It's not like, oh my god, this game is so good. Or like some of the other games we have where we play them, Code Realize and all of its fan discs, I feel like we had a great time. I don't remember though. Did we? Someone will remind me. I loved playing Pio Fiore, 1926. I had a blast! You know what I mean? This one, it's been fun, don't get me wrong. We're not done yet, but we only have a few more parts left. But it's been fun, and it's been a slog, and it's kind of had its ups and downs, so it's kind of like, it's in that, I mean, it's fine. I feel like this goes along with there's other games where you're like, yeah, at the time when we're playing them, are these okay, we're just going through the motions on that one a million times. Well, this is annoying. It's but that's kind of cute. If you zoom out, you can see, I kind of like that. Because they only show the thing, but you can see the way he's standing together and yeah, I like the way they did this one. It's cute. Okay, so that's just the same thing. Aw, there's our little proposal. But you know what I mean? I feel like there's games where you're like, yeah, we kind of have fun while we're doing them, but at the end of the day, when I put them aside, and oh my god, did you love that game? You're like, I wouldn't choose to replay it. You know what I mean? Honestly, I only replayed Amnesia Memories because I needed to remember what the frick happened 8 years ago. 7 years ago? The channel's been around for 8 freaking years. What year is it? Yeah, the channel's been around for 8 fucking years. I think we started playing Atome games 7 years ago because we weren't doing it in the very beginning, but happy Ukyo, angry Ukyo. And there's the ring again. Yeah, but ugh, that one's still the best CG of his. That's the best. But I like our little wedding CG, so we'll stop here. But yeah, so I just don't think, and to be fair, replaying Amnesia, I did have fun doing it, but I think it's one of those, you have the nostalgia because it's the first game you played, and then when you go back and play it again, you're like, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. And this has been fine. Overall, I think we've had moments where I'm like, but it's not bad overall. The overarching feeling is, yeah, it's fine. we've had an okay time. Not my favorite, am looking forward to finishing, not gonna lie, but anyway, we have to do the communication part next, and then that's basically we'll do the communication and we'll do his little like side story and the chibi thing that unlocks or whatever, and then that's Ukyo's route. That's it. One more part. And then we do have some other little side stories in the working section with the chibis. There's a couple of other little ones. And I think that's about it because I don't think let me bring up the guide again. Yeah, there's a quiz and miscellaneous. I'm not doing the quiz. I already did the quiz to unlock stuff. We're not going through and doing that and doing any of that. But like it says the guide has quiz and miscellaneous, but it really just has quiz answers. So yeah. Play working at excellent mini games. Okay, I'm just looking and seeing if there's anything. No. So we'll just have to go into the working section and kind of go pick those other ones that we didn't already do for each one of the guys because, like, keep in mind there are 2 Ukios here and you'll need to clear both their routes to get Ukyo's completion CG. Keep restarting communication until he shows up. Oh dear freaking God. So that'll be fun. So that one might take a little bit longer than normal. But yeah, he's only got like 1 in the etc. section, but there's a ton of other ones. So we'll do those after. We might have to I don't know how the communication thing's gonna work. We'll see what happens, but it's good to note that we'll go through our date and then it'll be like we'll just keep restarting until he gets there. So I'll probably stop and do that unless he pops up right away. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. That's what we'll do next time. We'll finish Ukyo stuff, and then there'll be at least another part or 2 afterward to do the other little side stories in the working route, depending on how many there are and how quick they are. So we'll see. But we really are down to the wire. We've got 2, maybe 3 parts left, I feel like. I don't feel like it should be much more than that. But yeah. So I'm kind of excited because then we could start a new game, and I'm ready for a new game. This one has been extremely fucking long. And most games are long. I don't feel like this, between the 2 of them, is any longer than a normal game that we play that usually gets like 80 hours. But I think it's just because it's just little things, and it's just like little plot points, and okay, whatever. It's fine, but it's not exciting. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, we've had good moments, and it's been fine, but I don't want to say it's been fine, like, that sounds like, it's alright. Overall, yeah, we've had some fun, and we have great moments, and I liked playing with the characters again, but unlike a game a normal, full-fledged, full-length game that has a lot of plot and characters and things and route. This is just a bunch of little pieces, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's just a bunch of little random pieces that we're doing, and it's been like 60 fucking hours. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of random nothings, which is okay, and I wanted to do both of them back to back to get it over, but I do feel like now after doing it, I'm like, maybe the smart thing would have been play later, do something else, then come back and do crowd afterward. You know what I mean? Because it kind of, I feel like you get a little more burnt out on this than on other games that have an overarching plot, that there's things happening, So, I don't know. But anyway, it's been okay. Like, I'm not mad at it, but I am glad that we're coming to the end. I can't lie about that. So, but anyway, 2 more parts, maybe 3. So, woohoo! We'll be done before October. And we'll be starting a new game before the end of September. So, but I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.